Hey, this is Timmara signing on with Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind. Okay, so I've already done my Kingdom Hearts 3 Let's Play. That was, well over a year ago now. Odd to think about. But, okay. And specifically, we are back now to play the well, I don't even want to call it the DLC ReMind. Now, okay. As of recording, it is April 9th. Now, actually, Final Fantasy VII Remake ought to be out digitally by now, so, you know. Instead of that, I'm playing a different Square Enix JRPG action game. But, okay. What we're doing here, though, is I'm finally getting around to doing my Let's Play of ReMind, even though I've done it already. Now, yeah, so playing off, I also did, like, a critical mode, playthrough on my own for reasons of getting keyblades and stuff, but I was kind of using New Game Plus things, so it was kind of cheap, so I'm not really counting it, but nevertheless, so what we're doing is that, yeah, we're going to bounce off of one save file to play ReMind. Now, I've got thoughts on ReMind, because when it came out, I'm going to tone the volume down just a titch, because it's a little loud. Okay, when ReMind came out, you know, I was intending to Let's Play it. That's why I did my Critical Mode Let's Play, because new other minor things happen, like new keyblades and such. And then it's like, okay, maybe I'll start ReMind on my own and just see what's changed or anything, kind of prepare for the Let's Play. I ended up playing through the entire thing of ReMind. Well, then there's kind of another thing that pops up, but that's when I lost all interest. So, sorry. We're going to bounce off from, should just get into it and just explain as we go. But jumping off, ReMind takes place sort of before, after, and at the same time as the ending section of Kingdom Hearts 3. Sorry. So, yeah, it clears up a few things, leaves a few more questions, and then leaves you with a thing I really dislike, but we'll get to that. So anyways, lots of cutscenes in this, so this is when we were still in.
May your heart be your guiding key.
And that dialogue, that clip was cut off in the original, so that's what he's actually saying.
Stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
I have no idea.
Great, a riddle, just what I need.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank. Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand.
Good for you.
Guessing is simply useless.
Well, then why are you doing it so much?
Well, then just follow your orders, plain and simple.
Yes, that's what I've always done. I followed the orders from above, without question.
You got me killed once.
However, I sometimes can't help but read into my opponent's strategy.
Too long on the job?
If the contents of the box are so unknown, why is it of such critical importance to the organization? Furthermore, was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Technically, neither of them.
It's tricky.
All Xehanort
And this is going
cares
into,
about
well,
is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious box. Which means the order was issued by Xemnas, or the one who informed me of my task, you.
As if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
I'm trying to remember if we
Oh,
actually saw
man.
that.
You asked him.
What are your intentions?
Yeah, like, was that a clip in maybe like a final
Look,
mix
I don't know
version
what's
of a different
inside the
game? I don't
box,
remember.
But it's been protected by keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
You know, places. The internet.
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open, but I've
I-
traveled so many different places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it, and you need to find it before anyone else does. In order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Zigbar, who are you really?
Are you a fan of long stories?
No matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's all the same. I'm content to feign ignorance.
Yeah, and this is going into some of my ideas, like, what does Luxord actually know? Like...
The question is, who are you, Luxord?
Yeah, because I was questioning that really, because it seems like Luxord was switching sides a little bit. And so when things happened, kind of like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, where he gives Sora that trump card, which never came up again, but what was he doing? And there seems like, I thought Vix, it's been a while since I played 3, so I'm trying to remember specific details, but I think there was also hints that there was other ones besides Vexen that were trying to defect. So, you know, what is Luxord up to?
We'll find Kairi. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
I think it should be very clear at this point that if you're going into this,
know what
yeah,
to
hopefully
do.
you know what's going on in Kingdom Hearts
Sora.
3, because this is a jumping off from
My
that.
whole journey began the day I lost her.
And yeah, this is
And
actually
every time I find her,
after Kingdom Hearts 3
she
ended, and
slips
this is
away.
kind of showing up
I
the same
thought we'd
cutscene we saw
finally be
before.
together.
Yeah, Kairi's
But
gone
she's
missing
out
because
there,
Xehanort
alone.
and now Sora, and this
Not
is what
for
he
one
did
more
to try and bring her back.
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kairi, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Mickey, just stop. We know he won't
Let
quit
him
on
go.
this.
Mickey,
Riku.
his heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Oh, it'll
Thank
be
you.
everything but. Alright. So. Yeah, so Sora is going to try and find Kairi in order to bring her back. And that brings us into ReMind. And we're going to jump around a little bit more. God, this first video episode is just going to be like nothing but cutscenes. It was me rambling for like 5 minutes, and now it's just going to be nothing but background. Background and foreground information.
So?
No, I don't know how to stitch things together.
Yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Hey, it's young Nort.
Told ya. So,
And-
how'd it go?
The tour.
Jesus. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing so badly.
I learned the reason for my existence.
Oh? Tell me more.
All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification. They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
At least he knows how to summarize it.
No. It's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, never heard that one before. A keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
And yeah, that guy has to be the Master of
Understanding
Masters,
hearts is difficult.
who, you know, led
More
the
so the emotions
five.
within. I
God damn it,
simply
it's been too
realize that
long.
it's
Why did I
easy to
start this
dismiss
before
what you don't
catching up on all my
comprehend.
lore? 5
All
Keyblade,
right,
original
all
Keyblade Masters.
right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
You
I don't know what I
nepotistic
can
young
do.
sprite.
But I will
I wanted to say something meaner, but I kind of backed out
what
of it.
comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you.
Why are
Sounds
you
like
encouraging him,
already
man?
know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
Still never seen that guy's
Who
face.
are you
Sorry,
really?
that bugs me.
Some kind of fortune teller?
That and many other things.
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace, when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
So what do you believe when you look at me?
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is...
And of course, they gotta bleep out.
I'm a lost master.
The Master of Masters.
Lost Master?
Ugh.
May your heart be your guiding key.
So, yeah. His usual shtick of just, like, being so weird. Like, he's awesome. He's very fun. I gotta remember who voices him 75 years later. But, yeah, he kind of kickstarted... Well, not actually... Kind of encouraged Xehanort to go along the path he did.
What's so funny, old man? Mind sharing with us?
No, shut up, I'm napping. I was having a nice nap until I saw your face. But, yeah, so kind of gave him some ideas. And with that...
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago, when I was still a young lad. I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will.
Sounds
But
like
I
Christopher
see now
Lloyd.
the
I know
truth
it's
he
not,
spoke
but...
of.
I don't think it is. Shouldn't be.
We don't have time for bedtime stories.
Then you shouldn't have asked.
Without the kid, we're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
And so, yeah, this is Xehanort. This is just them kind of like taking stock of who's who in this.
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age, but after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
I don't know.
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run. But it's really of no importance right this second. Go on.
When is it going to be important? When we get
Playing
freaking
your cards
reconnect or
close
whatever?
As usual. All right. The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turned human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in, the total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Sorry.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now. For one to completely disappear, their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
So that's 12.
So that makes 12.
So, yeah, that's how Terra got
Then
involved in it.
who do
Or,
we
you
get
know,
to replace
Terra,
the kid?
quotations, Terranort.
20 replicas were created by Vexen. The first 12 were nothing more than puppets, barely human. The prototype model was the Riku replica, and then number I was made. That leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku replica, and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vexen and Demyx are candidates, but backups at best.
Hold on. Looked
plan
up
for the
something.
last
I was right.
replica
Christopher Lloyd was
to give it a heart
Xehanort.
that is connected to
okay.
Sora's.
Hold on.
Connected to Sora.
Sorry, I'm not
Anyone
trying to.
in
I'm
mind?
listening. Also,
The second prototype that was created, number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
alrighty.
The plan, as we agreed upon.
Ah, this is gonna end badly for all of them.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah. I thought it is Christopher Lloyd. Okay, so, yeah. Leonard Nimoy was Xehanort's original voice actor in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, but he passed away. What year was that? 2011? It was been a while ago. And then it was Rutger Hauer, who Blade Runner, Sin City, and many, many other things, was in for Kingdom Hearts 3. But he died before voice dialogue. I guess he died in July of 2019. And then Christopher Lloyd is voicing Xehanort for ReMind. So that's why I didn't figure that out last time. But interesting, I didn't honestly thought Christopher Lloyd was retired, but he probably is, but Disney probably paid him a pretty penny to do this. 81. Sorry, focusing on this.
What's wrong?
Well...
You want to do
Even with
what?
the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kyrie's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Don't loophole your way out of this.
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
But that's not how it's supposed to work at all. The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts, not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before, and as a result, you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature taboo.
Nature...
A forbidden act. Break a
Well,
taboo
why'd you let
of
me do it the
nature,
first time?
and you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
Oh. I did it 6 times and you didn't say anything about it.
I've heard that before. So, what's the price?
You'll lose your powers. You won't be able to use the power of waking.
Is that all?
That's all? No problem.
But that's not all.
Well, why didn't you say...
yourself will vanish from this world. And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
Someone can just get me
I
out
don't
of it.
care.
What?
There's
I
a
didn't
lot
stutter,
I don't
did I?
understand. But I know that this is all I can do right now. I have to do everything I can to get Kyrie back. That's the whole reason behind my journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
You can certainly try.
Nope. I have to follow my heart.
Well, then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me.
Get your pointy hair out of your ears and pay attention for
You'll
once,
return
Sora.
to the past again, but you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
Well, so, mess around with our equipment. I really don't gotta do anything else because I got the ultimate weapon. I'm level 99, etc, etc, etc. Got a Kupo coin. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Screw with it. Oh. Actually, there's something I could have done.
Is
Whatever.
everybody
It's fine.
okay?
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact.
So this was when Sora,
The place
after
where you'll
waking
return
everybody
is
else,
the tear
yeah,
in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again. In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking, you'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart.
Kairi's right there, so I don't know why we can't just start
Every emotion
there.
that each of the Guardians felt. Sadness, anxiety, fear, kindness,
Now let our friend
everything they saw, and everything that they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside.
Basically, we'll be
I
bouncing
can't be sure
from
what's
every
waiting for you
person.
at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by
Might work.
following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth, one that's sure to help you.
will be torn heart from body.
But in this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say, may your heart be your guiding key.
Right. So starting before things went to hell. Hey. Can't enter his heart because he's dead.
This is Ven's heart.
So, yeah, going from person to person before we woke them up after the whole situation, it's confusing, but, you know, it's coming together. Leave him be. So, yeah, we're going through basically, like,
What?
when everything else was going on, this is basically a second timeline that was happening at the exact same moment. It's, who are can be the most careless.
Who are you? Darkness? Vanitas?
Right, forgot this was... Okay. And I've already done this, so I'm not... Should go pretty smoothly, but, you know... Still on proud mode. Shouldn't be too difficult, but, yeah. I know what I'm doing, but I figured let's finally record this, because that was the whole point of me re-downloading this game. And so once I'm done, I can just get it off my hard drive. I don't mean to be that dour on it, but ReMind left a lot to be desired. Okay. So then defeat Inferno X, which is going to be nothing. Maybe I should have made a thing. Okay, I actually got to remember how to play. And this was actually a bot or an enemy we could have fought. As part of the endgame content, we had... Yeah, this guy's doing very little. As part of endgame content, you could fight enemies like this. He was like one of the hardest enemies in the game. But he's not that bad, so he's no Sephiroth or anything, so it went pretty easily. And this version's just a weaker form of him, so, you know... Between having the ultimate weapon and just being strong as hell, this shouldn't be an issue. the actual, like, boss battles along the way should go pretty smoothly, with a couple of exceptions, and mainly that's kind of like a flavor thing. But, yeah. So that guy's nothing, not at this point. This is already going poorly.
No, Sora!
I'm pretty sure this is all just this. This thing, a lot of reused cutscenes in this as well, which is fine to a point, but.
No! Donald! No!
So I'm trying to remember if anything in this cutscene changes. That's why I'm not skipping it. But I'm pretty sure this goes through basically all the way through this whole cutscene. Huh?
Ven.
Okay, then transferring to Aqua.
Is this Aqua's heart? Ven's heart was so peaceful. But this is fear.
So yeah, going through everybody bit by bit.
This can't be real.
Why did we do this? We came so prepared.
Pull it together, Sora. We haven't lost them. They still have their hearts. But we have to protect them.
Right.
We stand together.
And we die together in this first try.
Mickey, Kairi, Goofy, watch the others.
No! We should all get to safety while we still can!
It's too late for that.
I don't know when we'll have a stopping point, so we'll just keep going. Yeah, but this is kind of why really explains why Aqua just shut down during this whole section.
So, this is the fear and despair that Aqua feels.
She was down there
And
for a
now-
long time.
I feel it too.
again, explains, yeah, why she just, like, yeah, just completely shut down during that whole encounter. But, yeah, so now we gotta tackle her demons, like we did before. And effectively, this is the same boss fight, it's just slightly different. Not that much different, but, you know. Yep, probably went overboard on that one. Pirate ship! Skip sequence and just end it. Oh, wow, okay. For some reason, I remember that being harder. I don't know why, or am I thinking of... I think I was thinking of her boss fight in critical mode. It was a little bit tougher, but that works. Well, so much for going back in the past in order to save her. Ice cream headache! So inappropriate. Sorry. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. That kind of... Just imagining... That's his reaction to, like, eating the sea salt ice cream too fast. It's just that exact scream.
Tara, please say you're in there. What?
Sorry. Sorry.
I know that you're not him.
I don't know why that broke
Now
me.
let our friend go.
Hey.
Did I pass through the tear?
Did I mess up? Hey, Nominee.
Nominee?
I think this is the first real, if I recall, yeah, this is the first and only real interaction we've had with Nominee since Kingdom Hearts 2,
Well, it's a long story.
if I recall.
But tell me, why haven't you returned to Kairi's heart yet?
Don't put that on me. And then now we're back in the quote-unquote fixed timeline where this is after Sora used waking on everybody. So this should be the corrected situation.
Is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body. But fear not. The keyblade will still be forged.
Because I'm still not able to. But I'm calling out to Terra's heart, and I brought him here.
Terra?
No. Terra's heart is too steeped in darkness. Instead, I've brought out Terra's most personal and powerful thoughts.
God, sorry, Nominee is so cute in this engine. Like, the way her hair whips around and everything, it's... Sorry. Anyways, Terra. So this is why Lingering Will gets involved.
We're not gonna lose to you.
It wasn't necessarily anything Sora did, but it was Nominee getting the chance to. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Who are you?
Got you, Xehanort.
So yeah, again, explain that's kind of how Lingering Will gets motivated.
This is impossible.
How I've waited for this moment.
Again, some of these keyblade transformations are just so silly, but I digress. Maybe I should alter my trajectory. Alright, they're having their little conversation.
Wretched spirit.
I could call you worse things,
As
but
long
I'm
as
armor.
Master Xehanort resides within you, you're a threat to Aqua and Ven.
How noble. You would give your life for theirs?
Well,
you
technically,
must be removed from existence at all costs.
technically, whether he wins or loses, Terra's dead. Anyways, well, technically, he's giving his life for Aqua and Ven, whether Nort wins or Will wins. Will wins.
Naminé, can you call out to Terra?
No, his rage is too strong. He won't respond to me.
No matter who gets hurt, it's bad for Terra. Either way, you have to leave. Go to the world of ocean and sky.
And you?
I'm gonna do something reckless.
I got this.
I'm gonna let you know now, he does not got this. Like, I'm not even being facetious or mean. He's gonna mess this up. Hey, real Terra's in there.
Be gone! How can you be here?
Hey, I can travel to different times too, you know. Did you think you were the only one with that power?
You dare.
Well, good job, Sora. You meant to save him, and you're the one who got him killed, technically. Or I suppose technically, actually, with the will destroyed, it would then
Seeing
transfer
that
into...
You have also taken the forbidden path. You too must be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Whoops.
Over here!
Okay. That's enough.
Back off! Back off!
I can take all of that. Again, I should have thought about maybe refreshing on how to play, but I just said I'm gonna finally record this tonight, and now we're into it, so, you know. And, frick. I just want a supernova. And boom. Maximum MP increase. Good for him. Ow! Why don't you have your keyblade out, dummy?
Darkness awaits you!
Yeah, so Sora really kind of messed up. Basically, he did. He screwed up so bad, he basically died on the way to get there. So, you know, basically that's what happened. I think this really screws him over for the rest of the thing. At least how I think, if I remember how things play out. But then again, this is probably, you know, the skein of Severance. So, yeah, proceed into the labyrinth. So, this must cut back to regular Sora, as he's got to go through everybody else. But, okay, so I suppose this is a good time to wrap up if we got a moment to breathe. So, we're going to stop right here for right now, and the next time we continue, we will carry on to do, like, the boss gauntlet of, you know, 13 Darknesses, and with some added bonuses. So, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.